with Robin Goldie here from the Goldie Group, a local trustworthy real estate team. And this segment is all about topics, issues, information local homeowners, buyers, and sellers need to know. And today, or last week, we went over the Rochester market. Today, we're going over the Byron market. And
Correct.
everybody in Rochester is familiar with Byron. It almost feels like an extension of Rochester, but with that small, homey, small town feeling. So tell us a little bit about the Rochester market.
The Rochester
I'm
market?
sorry, Byron market.
Okay, I mean, I can tell you about the Rochester market.
She knows
but-
everything about the market. Let's start with the Byron.
All right,
Yes.
so Byron, as you said, is a nice, little bedroom community, I
Yes.
like to say. I mean, they have their own town, they have their own school, they have
Right.
their own grocery store, all the things, but a lot of people who live in Byron do a lot in Rochester.
Exactly,
Shop
exactly.
in Rochester, work in Rochester.
Yes.
So, I mean, it's just close. And depending on where you are coming from, like you can be coming from my office to Byron quicker than my office to something on, say, the far northeast side.
Right,
So
right.
it's really close proximity. People are attracted to Byron because, well, a lot of people love the Summerby Golf Course.
course.
That golf course community where they can
Yes.
live there and be a part of that. And a lot of people love that. It's a smaller town. Like people who grew up in small towns don't necessarily want to live in
Exactly.
our big city.
which sometimes feels like a small town,
Right,
right?
yeah.
But we'll have places like Byron where maybe it's a different public school. It's
They
smaller,
like
right.
the smaller school feel
Yes.
where all the kids know all the kids from K through 12,
Yes.
those kind of things. But anyway, about Byron. Right now, currently, there are 45 active listings.
Okay.
Okay. In the last 6 months, 81 houses have closed. All right. So almost twice as many that we have on the market right now.
Yeah, that's interesting.
So that means there's not a lot of inventory. So if you're living in Byron and you want to sell your house, yeah, call me. We need listings in Byron.
Here's your girl.
Anyway, there are 12 that are currently under contract. So
Okay.
with that, we basically have like 3 months worth of supply overall in
Yeah.
Byron.
And how does that make you feel as a realtor?
Well, I mean, I know that there will be more that come on. We're not going to run out of houses
we
to
can
sell.
never, right?
Yeah, I mean, as soon as people realize, ooh, my neighbors put their house on the market, sold really quick, I'm going to put mine on the market, right? And now when I say really quick, it's not really quick like back in 2021 where you put the sign in the yard and the phone starts ringing and the houses are flying out the door. But in Byron, houses are taking a little bit longer to sell. I mean, the average days on market has been 108.
Okay. And
All right.
compared to Rochester, which is more in like the 30s to 60s.
Yeah, so it's a
yeah.
lot. It's taken a little longer. However, depending on which price point, like if I look at 300 to 400, the average days on market is 30.
Okay.
Okay, but when I get up to 600 to 700, it's 196. When I get up to 700 to 800, it's 131. 800 to 900, it's 164. So those high days on the market are, average,
Yeah.
making the average higher.
And that is something that is common in those smaller towns, right? That's something expected.
Well, the higher end houses, are taking longer there, and maybe it's just because, higher end is taking longer everywhere.
Anyway, right.
I don't feel like there's any kind of gloom and doom over the Byron market. I think the Byron market is still a really hot market.
Yes.
People love Byron. I think it just continues to grow and get bigger and get better. So, yeah, I think these 45 houses will be sold in the next few months, and then hopefully there'll be
Have
some
another
new ones
45 or
new ones to come on the market.
Yes, that's
So-
awesome. And so, what are our options on the affordable end? Because the average is about 300 to 400, right?
Right. Well, between 200 and 300, there's 5 homes available. Between 300 and 400, there are 7 homes available. And between 400 and 500, there are 15. So 27 of the 45 homes that are available are less than 500,000.
Okay. Okay.
So, affordable. But
yeah.
over $1 million, there's only 1 home in Byron at the current time. So,
Interesting.
Yeah.
And that is that a trend that you've been seeing? Is there's not a lot of those $1 million plus houses in Byron, right?
well, there's a lot on Summerby in the golf
That's
course
right,
community.
that's right.
There's just not a lot for sale.
For sale.
I guess what that means is people are very happy
like-
there.
okay.
And they're not going anywhere right now.
Good to know. Good to know. Awesome. Okay, so we have about 6 seconds left. Give us the overview in a few words of the Byron market right now.
Well, I think basically 3 months worth of supply. So again, we're looking for listings in Byron because a lot of people want to live there. So if you're a seller in Byron, we'd love to hear from you and help you get your house on the market.
Yes, and reach out to your phone number. That's the best place to get in contact with you. And those reports are also on the website as well. So check out that website for all that information. Thank you, Robin, so much for hanging out with me on the couch here on a Thursday. I'm going to have you back next Thursday. We can get into more housing market stuff, okay?
Sounds great.
Awesome. We'll be back with more Midwest Access right after this.